Happy coffee.
Hey, good morning, everybody. SSC here. It is Saturday, everybody. We got a great video coming up. Right after we do these updates, we're going to talk about SSC's diversification in his different types of metals and jewelry and all that good stuff, guys. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about future values of those metals, why I keep that stuff. It's going to be a great video. Let's get into gold backs, silver, gold, even Bitcoin. So let's take a look, see what did they end up on Friday, guys. So everything's down just a little bit compared to what it was, but it's doing really good. Gold is still 41.1120. That's still phenomenal despite the big drop we had. Silver is at 48.53. It's holding strong at 48. I believe the $50 is the benchmark on silver. It's going to continue to climb. So if you hadn't started stacking silver, guys, get on it. Get to it. Let's get it going, man. It just showed down yesterday, 32 cents. Platinum's another good one, guys. 1604. It's another good metal to diversify in. I need to diversify in some more platinum, everybody, which I do believe I'm going to. Palladium at 1401, and rhodium is $7,800. Golly, happy coffee. So the gold to silver ratio is still right around 84-1, everybody. It's doing really good. All the metals are doing good. Don't forget, this video is getting ready to get into all that stuff back there. We're going to talk about it. Beautiful metals, beautiful jewelry, beautiful coins, beautiful gold, everybody. We're going to be talking about that, so don't go away. It's not just an update. It's also a beautiful video. So gold back exchange rate. You know, gold backs follow the gold rates, gold values. It's at $8.30 exchange rate, guys. I paid $6.68 for my gold backs. $6.68 exchange rate. So now it's $8.30. Kind of a no-brainer, guys. And more states are picking these things up. They're going like crazy. So copper is $5.12. Future big metal, guys, in my opinion. It may take years, but it's going to be there. Bitcoin, yeah, you know, not my biggest favorite, but 111, 581, 60, guys. So check it out. The video that we're getting ready to watch was a fun video. So make sure you watch it, guys. We would appreciate it. Make sure you hit like, subscribe. You don't have to share it. Actually, did you know that sharing your video hurts the algorithm? It confuses it. I didn't know that. We do now. So what a great day to post a video. It's raining in Oklahoma. Fantastic. It's a long video, but watch it through. I would really appreciate it. Welcome to our family. If you're new to the channel, welcome to our family, everybody. We appreciate you very, very much. Different channel right here, guys. It's not like your normal gold and silver doom and gloom channel. We're here just to be happy and stupid and goofy. Elmer Fudd, sippy cup, throat noises. I'm sure I can think of a few other things. Allergies. We love you guys. We love you. So we're going to go one more time over our gold and silver prices, and we're going to get right to the cool stuff, guys. So there it is. Gold, 41.1120 is what we ended up. Silver, 48.53. Remember Monday. Monday's a big day, guys. We'll see what happens Monday. It's going to be interesting. 48.53 silver, 16.04 Platinum, palladium is at 1401. And rhodium, 7,800. Goldback's 830. Copper's at 512. And Bitcoin, everybody's favorite, 111, 5, 81.60. So, everybody, check out this video you're getting ready to see. So as you can see, everybody, I actually diversify in several different things here. Of course, you know, we've got silver, and we've got gold here, and we've got gold backs and numismatics. We've got sterling silver, and of course our gold backs, and our sterling silver, diamonds, and sterling and rings. And we've got platinum here, and we've got gold rings here, and we've got beautiful copper, some collectible numismatic stuff. And guys, I diversify in quite a bit different things. And we're going to talk about these. We're going to talk about the values of some of this stuff. Should you really diversify in some of this stuff? I think, you know, everything that I have right here is a definite yes, but we're going to tell you basically what stuff you should diversify in more. But it's all about having fun in this investment. If you can't make this investment fun, it gets boring really, really fast, guys. So basically, we got a little bit of everything out that I and Mrs. SSC stack. Love the coffee. Happy coffee, by the way, everybody, again. And so I'm going to start. Let's start with silver, everybody. So let's start with beautiful silver. We diversify in different silver. We have rounds, we have currency coins, we have collectible silver, everybody. That just makes it a little bit more fun to collect some of the cool stuff, collect some of the cool rounds. And, you know, that just gives it a little bit more of an interesting deal with silver. So let's talk about silver, guys. This was the first thing that got me started into stacking precious metals. And one of the reasons is it's a hedge against inflation. Silver continues to drive up in price, as we all have seen over the last, several months. And it just keeps driving. Does it have some big dips? It sure does. It's got some pretty big dips. But in the end result, silver outperforms the dollar, right? So there's different ways to stack silver. You can stack the bars, you can stack the 1 ounce rounds and currency coins. This is probably one of my favorite ones right here. Just to show that to you. Beautiful. Wow. It is a beautiful tiger, right? And that is a currency coin, guys. So currency coins, rounds, bars, and fractionals. And as a lot of you have seen that I showed the other day, even little trinkets like this, I call it a button. These are cool. And it makes it fun. You pay more on silver, you pay more for fractional stuff, guys. The smaller you buy, the more you pay. Okay, not the bigger not the bigger, but the smaller. The smaller you buy on silver, the more you pay, guys. So here are some of the predictions for silver in the near future, guys. So in 2026, and we've talked about silver going up in 2026, Bank of America has forecasted around $65 an ounce, guys. $65 an ounce. And they're forecasting this because they think it's driven by tightening the supply and the industrial demand, guys. So supply and demand. So Bank of America think it's going to go 65. Wisdom Tree has it at like 56 an ounce, guys. And we've got Economic Times, all right. They're thinking and predicting $75 an ounce in 2026. So this is a very, very good investment. We talked about silver, how it's gone up in dollar amounts yesterday. I was hoping a whole bunch of you would watch it. Some of you did, but a lot of you didn't. But that's okay. So we're looking at $75 an ounce, and then we've got I don't know who this is, but anyway, we have one company or one place that's predicted $30 to $34 an ounce in the first half of 2026. I think that's way out of line. Silver is going to be more of the 56 to 65, I think. Could it go 75? It could. You just never know. You just never know, guys. So silver, lots of great ways to keep it. The predictions are high on silver. So if you haven't started stacking silver, stack it now, guys. That's just one of the diversification metals that I keep. So let's move on to gold, everybody. Or let's just call it gold fever. Now, like I said, I just brought out a little bit of everything so that we'd have something of everything that we diversify in, guys. And this one right here is going to be an interesting one when we talk about it here in just a little bit. Let's look at, okay, this is a gold eagle, a 2012 gold eagle. This is one of the coins that of a lot of gold that I traded for a pretty expensive car, Corvette. And we bought this one back because it was pretty special. 2012 gold coin. If you haven't heard about the story, basically my wife and I got married in 2012. And we gave this one as barter away as one of the coins that of many that we gave. And we didn't know we gave this one. But we found it, and here we are. We got it back. So let's talk about gold. There's different ways, definitely, to keep gold. And fractionals, little bitty bars, like these little pant bars. Now, check it out. The smaller, just like silver, the smaller you go, guys, the more premiums you pay on gold. But sometimes this is the only way you can afford to buy gold right now, right? I mean, that's right now, I mean, I don't have an issue buying some little 1 gram bars. They're kind of cool too. You know, I like them. And you can buy some of the smaller rounds. There's an Incuse Indian. Beautiful gold. I mean, it's fun. You still have gold right here, guys, right here. Okay. This gold right here, including our little Geiger. Pretty cool, huh? This gold right here, there's over $9,000 sitting here. $9,000. So if you look at this, think about $9,000 in silver. That would be a ton of silver. I mean, it'd be like piled up here. So this takes up less room. So that's one of the benefits. Silver does take up quite a bit of room. So $9,000 worth of silver would take up, you know, that much room versus over $9,000 worth of gold right here. takes up this amount of room, guys. So it doesn't take that much room to have gold. It takes a lot of money to get the gold, so it's a little bit harder, or a lot harder, to start stacking this stuff because of the amount of money that it takes to buy it. Some people like SSC. I'm on a budget too. Mrs. SSC puts me on a budget. I can't just go out and jam, 1 ounce of gold a month. It just doesn't happen. I'm going to tell you guys, it just doesn't happen. I've got other priorities, but this is one of the big ones. So let's talk about gold and what they're talking about on values, everybody. So future values of gold. So that's one of the positive things. So we got gold is beautiful. Gold takes up less room. You can buy it in small fractionals. You can buy it in 1 ounce. You can buy it as big as you want, guys. The more money you got in fiat, the more gold you can buy and the more silver you can buy. But JP Morgan has gold in 2026 by the fourth quarter. They've got gold over $5,000 an ounce, everybody. $5,000. All right. Goldman Sachs, they've got it at 4,900 by December of 2026. Guys, that's a big push. That's over right at, 900 ounces right now, $800 right now, $900 more. JP Morgan's got it right at $1,000 more in 2026. Bank of America's got gold at $5,000 roughly in 2026. I mean, the big banks are forecasting. All of them are forecasting about the same. Now, Morgan Stanley, theirs is quite a bit less. They have it at 4,400, and every one of these big banks like this, they anticipate a big rally on gold. So, and the same on silver. So that's one of the positive things. So gold and silver being that you can buy fractionals. It's beautiful. It's a hedge against inflation, guys. And it continues to skyrocket in value. It's got tons of room to grow. Those are very positive things about silver. You can buy many different variations of silver in coins and rounds and different designs. Beautiful. Gold, not as much on the designs. There are a lot of designs out there, but not near like it is on silver. Gold takes up less room. Gold retains its value a little bit harder than silver does, but right now silver is the anticipated big performer. So gold and silver, guys. Let's move on to the gold backs. So there's been a lot of, especially at first, there's been a lot of people that, they just don't know about gold backs. Okay. And they don't understand the gold backs, what they're actually intended for, everybody. But they are a beautiful, beautiful currency, bartering currency. Let's say that, not a true currency, not a U.S. backed currency, negotiating instrument, guys. So beautiful artwork on gold backs. Some of the great things about gold backs are their artwork. They follow the gold values. The exchange rate does, so they go up and down as gold goes. I mean, the artwork is incredible, guys. So gold backs have taken a few criticisms, but it seems like a lot of people are coming around on gold backs, understanding what these things are actually meant for. Now, you can collect these, you can stack them, you can hope for the future. SSC and Mrs. SSC are actually collecting and stacking these for our grandkids way, way, way down the road, guys. Way down the road. So I believe that these are going to really go up in value as time goes on. similar to NUMISMATICS. I think these will go up in value. And a lot of states are really, really, really getting on board with NUMISMATICS. We got Texas is coming out. We got Arizona's coming out. We're going to be getting those and putting those. We just got a few out. There's just not enough room to bring everything out, guys, and look at it. Now, goldbacks. Here's the thing about goldbacks. It is a spendable gold currency, unlike gold bars and coins. Now, even though SSC traded gold for his Corvette, that was a big, big purchase, guys. But when it comes to everyday things, and there's a lot of vendors on board taking these everyday things for a half, a two, a five, whatever it may be, these are spendable, guys. It's just a lot easier to go in and spend some of this instead of let's say you take in a 1/10 ounce or a 1/4 ounce of gold and you want change for that. No, not likely to happen right now, guys. We're not in those times yet. These are, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and more states are pushing them, guys. They've got different designs on each one. I mean, we got different, each, like the Florida Goldback 5 has a beautiful design here. They've got a beautiful, beautiful stamped in security feature right there, as you can see, right by my thumb there. And every one of those has that feature. You can see this one's a different design on a 2. So Oklahoma's, Florida's, they all have different designs on them. So absolutely beautiful state-specific designs. And they're getting to where they are very, very collectible, everybody. And of course, as I showed you, they have the security feature right there, everybody. Right there. So these are virtually impossible to duplicate. So, the bad people out there trying to reprint all this stuff and use them pretty much can't do that. They've got gold in them, inflation resistance, guys, gold. So they're a hedge against inflation. So, guys, I don't see really any negatives in these. A lot of people just said, oh, they're not worth squat. Because the gold content is not enough for what you're paying for them, blah, blah, blah. That's not what the intention is. It's the exchange rate that you go off of on these. And guys, it's really starting to take hold in this country. So, hey, gold backs are beautiful. I love gold backs. Everybody, you just got to diversify different things. So let's move on to some other goodies here. Now, one of the other things that we diversify in on top of gold and silver is numismatic coins and collectible graded coins and rounds, guys. Most of them silver, some of them a little bit different. But the positive thing about collecting numismatic coins, guys, is there's always going to be people that collect coins. They're always going to have a value. Do they go up and down? They do go up and down with silver prices, guys. But what's great about numismatics? Numismatics, guys, there's something else on top of goldbacks and stuff that make it fun stacking silver. Make it fun stacking silver. And we're going to throw in a couple of other things on top of numismatics that make this hobby, investment hobby, a blast. Okay. So, I mean, they hold their values. Now, some of them might go up and down. I will say this, Morgan's did go down a little bit, but they will come back up. Silver went really, really high. I don't know why the Morgans went down a little, but they did. You can find some pretty amazing stuff out there. That is a very old ancient silver coin, everybody. I mean, this is 165 roughly BC, and it's a silver coin. So it makes this a lot of fun to stack silver, and you can find some pretty cool stuff. I mean, this is a beautiful Southern Sky Orion, and it's a beautiful domed coin. So, I mean, it's stuff like this. This is some of the stuff that we stack. And this stuff gets pretty, some of this gets pretty expensive to have. So, I mean, you might pay, you know, $350 for something like this. Okay, well, if you think about it, well, how many ounces of silver could I buy? Well, once you've got your silver stack going pretty good, then it's time to just have a little fun and buy some numismatic stuff. Some of the other stuff that you can get, everybody, let's go back here, is just some collectible stuff. Collectible numismatic stuff, collectible like this 1971 Ike proof. Collectible stuff is a blast, everybody. Here's well, let's pull this one out. Here's another beautiful eagle that we have that's collectible and in a proof, United States Mint. So that's just, it's stuff like that. Let's pull this one out. United States Mint limited edition silver proof set. So this is kind of where things get fun, and this is a part of the diversification into our silver stack, everybody, and our numismatic end of the collection. So little things like this. This is pretty cool, guys. That's pretty awesome. So it's little things like that that make stacking gold and silver not only fun but a hobby. Numismatics collections. I have a lot of cool stuff like this, and it's just a blast, everybody. So let's move on to something that we have really never talked about as far as part of my diversification investment strategies. And we're going to tell you this is a little bit different. So we're going to tell you some more about this. Let's talk about jewelry. Jewelry in the stackers world is almost you just don't ever hear anybody talk about it. But sterling silver, everybody, sterling silver is, not only is it beautiful, but it is silver. It's 92.5 silver, everybody. Mrs. SSC has a lot of sterling silver. We've got some pretty heavy bracelets, necklaces. Back here, she's got a lot of hoop earrings and stuff. Rings. Sterling silver, and we've got some platinum. So we'll look at that, and we got some gold. So really quick, the cost to make a ring out of sterling silver far outweighs the cost of what the actual silver is. So when you want to talk about premiums, guys, well, these have it. This has a huge premium because of the cost to make these beautiful rings, everybody. And you're going to pay a whole lot more. If you take this in, sell it, if they're not going to sell it for the value of the ring, they're definitely going to sell it for the scrap. So you're not going to get near what you paid for, like, for instance, Mr. SSC's ring here. And we've got several different sterling rings. We do love them, Tiger Eye. Mrs. SSC has a really old sterling ring here, as you can see. It needs to be reshaped. It was handed down by her mother. So sterling silver, they're going to look at it through the content of the silver, 92.5, 925 silver, guys. They're going to look at content in weight, and basically that's kind of melt value, unless they give you a value for the jewelry itself, everybody. So, but I still think that having jewelry, we all have jewelry. It's a lot of fun. But it's still an investment. It's still worth value. It still has value. Diamonds still have value, everybody. The markup on diamonds is pretty astronomical, but they're also beautiful, and they do hold their value to an extent. They don't have a value like gold and silver does as far as holding the value and not depreciating. They do depreciate a little bit, but they're beautiful, guys. So another thing is we have platinum. As you can see, this is Mrs. SSC's. This is her platinum ring. Guys, platinum is a great value. That's a really heavy ring, and it has some great diamonds in it, but probably more valuable in just the platinum. Who knows? I mean, that would probably be sold as the ring and not as just melt value. But when you go to sell stuff like that, especially to pawn shops, they're just going to basically look at it as melt value, give you the melt value, and then they take it and sell it for a much higher price. So here we've got 14 karat to 18 karat gold rings, guys. Beautiful gold rings, hoops, beautiful stuff. And this is gold. Okay, so you're going to get the value content, the 18, the 14, the 10, the 20, whatever you got in gold. They're going to look at it like that. They're going to weigh it out. They're going to do the calculations of the gold content, and that's basically what your value is. But this right here is part of our stacking, part of our diversification. Mrs. SSC has, I can't tell you how much of this stuff. It's incredible, guys. So it equals out to a lot. So let's move on to our last thing, and one of my favorites, one of the most beautiful, copper. All right, so copper, everybody. Copper is probably one of the most, I don't know how you'd say it, but there's a ton of people that are against copper. Copper is a metal that's traded on the stock exchange, guys. Copper, I believe, in the future is going to be depleted greatly because of all the supply and demand for copper all over the world, everybody. That's going to drive it up in value. It's going to go way, way up in value. I think it's going to catch a lot of us by surprise. Maybe some of you not, because you don't mess with it. But I keep this beautiful copper right here, and this is just a little bit of it. You guys have seen in my videos that I have a lot more copper than this, but we keep this kind of stuff in our stack, and most of this is going to be for the grandkids. Probably all of this is going to be for the grandkids, and hopefully, 40, 50 years down the road, guys, this becomes a very, very valuable metal. It is very valuable right now when it comes to what they use it for. And as supply runs out, supply of copper runs out, and then the supply of silver runs out, because guess what? Silver is a byproduct of the copper mining. So as this starts going away, silver starts going away. Copper goes up, silver goes up. I do believe copper, yes, you pay more premiums on this kind of stuff, everybody. The premiums are higher on copper bars, on copper rounds. We all know that. But so are the premiums on other things. Jewelry premiums are high. They still have a dollar value amount, guys. They still are sellable. I mean, could you get exactly what you paid for it? You may not. I have, especially on these. I've sold one not too long ago. Did very good on it, guys. I didn't lose any money. So the minted stuff is definitely, the popularity of the minted stuff is skyrocketing, everybody. So look into copper. It's going up in value. It's a beautiful, beautiful metal. The popularity of these minted bars is skyrocketing, everybody. So make sure you look into that, and maybe even keep a few. Keep some of the Germania and the Geiger stuff, and maybe some of the bigger rounds, the beautiful rounds. Have fun collecting it. It is a blast. It is the future silver, and that's what I truly believe, guys. So that being said, we have looked at pretty much not everything, but most of everything that we diversify in when it comes to metals, everybody. So we've got gold, we've got silver, we got fractional silver, fractional gold, we've got numismatics, we've got some collectibles, some numismatic collectibles. We didn't pull it all out. We've got incredible amount of sterling silver jewelry we have. We've got a nice amount of copper. We've got plenty of gold backs, guys. We're still adding to this stack silver and gold backs. And we're concentrating more on silver and gold backs and some numismatics than anything, guys. So I hope this video has helped everybody. Hope this video does well, reaches a lot of people. That's what we're here for. SSC right here, Oklahoma, United States, America. Long video. I tried to make it short. I'm long-winded, guys. So everybody have a fantastic Saturday. Go Sooners, Oklahoma Sooners. I'm out.